So I've got the space dust to stay in front of the ship. What I want to do now is to get the camera to follow the ship. It's on the surface it's a bit trickier because the space dust was right in front of the ship, whereas the camera is behind and a little bit above. So how am I going to do it? Well, I thought how they do it in the cinema is they mount the camera on a dolly immediately behind the object they're tracking. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to create an empty object, and I'm going to call this dolly because that's the name of the thing they mount the camera on. And I'm going to place this dolly behind the ship. It's a convenient distance, let's say 5. So -5, that's fine. It's an empty object, so it has nothing to show, so I'll make a little symbol there. Okay. Right, so all I need to do now is to mount the camera on the dolly. In other words, make it a child of the dolly. Now, essentially, wherever the dolly goes, the camera will follow. So all I need to do is make the dolly follow the ship. Let's have a look at those rays again. What I need to do is look at this ray that comes out of the back. It's quite simple to do that. So with this ray, the original position is the same as before, so it's the ship's transform dot position, but this time the direction is minus the ship dot transform forward. There is no transform dot back. Okay, let's put that into action. So here's our code. I'll create a new ray. And I'll call this dolly ray. And again, it starts in the same position as the first ray, but this time we're going to go minus transform dot forward. And exactly the same, I need to get the position 5 units along that ray. So again, it's going to be a vector 3. I'm going to call this dolly pos. We don't need minus here, it's because it's the direction along the ray. Right, I need another transform here. So that's our dolly. And all I have to do now is to put the dolly in that position. And make it look at the ship. In fact, yeah, we could just make it the same. Let's do that. So we can say equals so that will make it look the same way as the ship. Check the code. That looks alright. And let's see what that's done to our game. So to make a reference to the dolly here. Then we'll try out again. Right. The ship is moving. We know it moves. But because the camera is tracking it, it doesn't look as if it's doing anything. That's because, as Einstein would have said, we have no points of reference. It's all relative. So we'll put in some planets to give ourselves a sense of position in space.